If Photoshop is giving you a disk error when you try to save, don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to walk you through the fastest fixes step by step. This is one of those annoying issues that can happen when your drive is full, your save path has problems, or Photoshop can't use the right scratch disk. The good news is that in most cases, you can fix it in just a few minutes. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more simple Photoshop tips and fixes. Let's start with the most important step. Checking your free space. Photoshop needs plenty of room to save large files, especially PSDs with layers, smart objects, and high-resolution images. A good rule is to keep at least 2 to 3 times your file size free. So if your Photoshop file is 2 GB, you should ideally have around 6 GB of free space available. Now don't check just one location. You want to check both your save location drive and your scratch disk drive because either one can trigger the error. If the drive you're saving to is almost full, Photoshop may fail, and if your scratch disk is full, Photoshop may also refuse to save. Freeing up storage can instantly solve the problem. Next, try using Save As instead of the regular save command. Go up to File, then choose Save As. This is a great workaround because it can bypass some temporary write issues that happen with the normal save process. When the Save As window opens, try saving to a different drive, like D drive or E drive if you have one available. If you want to test quickly, you can also try saving to your desktop first. If it works there, that tells you the issue is likely with the original folder or drive, not the file itself. This simple step fixes the problem for a lot of users. Now let's check the file name and the file path. Sometimes Photoshop disk errors happen because the folder name or file name contains special characters that cause problems. Avoid characters like hash symbols, percent signs, ampersands, and asterisks. Keep the name simple and clean, using letters, numbers, spaces, or underscores. Also, make sure the file path is not too long or buried too deep inside multiple folders. A shorter path can sometimes make a surprising difference when Photoshop is trying to write the file. If you're still getting the error, it's time to check permissions. Right-click the folder where you're trying to save, then go to Properties and open the Security tab. Make sure your user account has full control allowed. If Photoshop doesn't have permission to write to that folder, it may show a disk error even if you have plenty of free space. You can also try running Photoshop as an administrator. On Windows, right-click the Photoshop icon and choose Run as Administrator. That gives the app elevated access and can help if the issue is permission-related. Another very important fix is checking your scratch disk settings. Go to Edit, then Preferences, and choose Scratch Disks. Photoshop uses scratch disks as temporary working space, and if that drive is full or slow, saving can fail. Select a drive that has at least 50 GB of free space if possible. If you have more than one drive, choose the one with the most available space. After changing the scratch disk, restart Photoshop so the new setting can take effect. This step is especially important if you work with large PSD files or lots of layers. So to quickly recap, if Photoshop won't save because of a disk error, first make sure you have enough free space, then try Save As, check your file name and path, verify folder permissions, and finally fix your scratch disk settings. One of these steps will usually solve the problem. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more Photoshop tutorials, and leave a comment if you want me to cover more common Photoshop errors next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.